Hi everyone, Kyriacos Eliades. I was watching a group of guys admiring a vehicle that was parked at a shopping center. And I was walking slowly just to see the reactions and what the guys were saying. And it was, they're saying, geez, this guy must be doing well. And I wish he could have his life, and the girls must be running after him, and this is the life. And it's amazing how people, without actually knowing the person, how they can make all these assumptions by just looking at a car. Because a car costs over R1 million, it means that he's happy, the girls are running after him, the money is pouring in, and all that assumption was made by looking at this vehicle. So the funny thing is that many people don't ask the question, is that how does that person sleep at night? Does he sleep well? Is it his first marriage, his second? Is he an ethical person? What does he stand for? Do people respect him? So the question at the end of the day is, can you really make an assumption because you see an expensive car for 1 million or 2 or 3 million rand, and you can make that assumption? You can't. You can't. Because I can honestly tell you, there can come a guy with half the value, a quarter of the value, and he'll have a good marriage. He sleeps well at night, ethical type of person. People admire him. He's the type of person that people want to actually invite to picnics and functions and that. So it's something that we are now getting so much involved in, actually making assumptions without really knowing the true story behind it. So we've said it so many times. Stop admiring other people's lives, work on your own life, achieve your own goals. And at the end of the day, you do not know what type of person that is on the other side. You might never want to be that type of person. So, that person could be sleeping very uncomfortable at night, could be having a lonely life, could be a type of person that doesn't actually have really friends. If you take away the money, how many friends are left? There's a lot of people who have friends because of the image, the money. But at the end of the day, friendship isn't about that. A true friend is somebody there who doesn't judge you on how much money you have. He's there when you need him. He's there when times are tough. Those are what friends are about, not buying your friends. So I'm saying it to a lot of the young guys. I see it, get very much excited and admired when they see people with all these fancy motor cars, and but you don't really know what's behind that. So you know what? At the end of the day, live your life. Build your dreams. Build your future. Most importantly, build your happiness. Because you know your story. You don't know the story of that other person. And people spend so much time envying other people when you have so much to be grateful for yourself. The only thing is, you haven't reached your potential. That's the only thing. Because you're looking at that motor car, that fancy house. That's the only reason. You just got to reach your potential. Go out there, reach your potential, and you can have all of that. You need to be disciplined enough and say that I will achieve it. That's all you have to do. At the end of the day, live your life and don't worry too much about that person's life, because at the end of the day, you do not know how that person got to where he is. So Live your life, enjoy your life, build your happiness, and most importantly, start reaching your potential. Because once you start reaching your potential, you can have all of those things. We have seen so many people become millionaires at the age of 70 years old, 60 years old, 50 years old, 40. I mean, different ages. I mean, so you can do whatever you like. The only thing is, go and reach your potential. So, all I have to say is, when you see a nice car, it's good to admire the car, but don't wish to have that person's life. You don't even know what type of person he is. Is he an ethical person? Is he a happy person? Did he just inherit the money? Did he win the lotto? So there's always a reason for it. So how do you know he's not on the brink of actually losing that vehicle? But you know what your situation is. You know exactly what your situation is. But most importantly, you go out there, you reach your potential, you can have anything you want. So once again, we need to reach our potentials. And that's it. Be clear on what you want to do. Go out there, achieve your potential, and you can have everything that you want. Thank you, everybody. And please subscribe to our YouTube channels and share if you're liking our content that we're putting out there. Just press click and subscribe, and click if you like. And once again, live your life. Don't envy the other people's lives, because your life can be better than that person's life, because you know what your situation is. You know what is short to make your life perfect. Thanks, everybody. Kyriacos, Eliades.